What up, everybody? It's just me playing this game right here. So I decided to just go live and I'm about to watch this video because it's raining outside. So really about to watch this video and just tell you my thoughts about it. You already know it's a man that cannot. I want to give y'all an example of men not taking responsibility for their actions.
I got substance abuse.
And why did you take substance abuse classes?
Damn.
I just was trying to take every class just to clear my mind. And
Well, did you have a substance abuse problem?
yes, ma'am.
What kind of drugs were you using?
Marijuana.
And what else?
And promethazine and codeine.
Okay. And how long had you been using those drugs?
Since I was 16, 17.
Okay. Well, you had a possession with intent to distribute heroin. So tell me about heroin. That's one of your federal charges.
That's something that I had once I was released on bond for the murder charge. I just started selling heroin.
Oh, now he's selling heroin.
Okay.
What's wrong with him?
So you're on bond for murder, and you thought it was a good idea to sell heroin.
I knew it wasn't a good idea.
They know the shit they do don't be good.
I was just thinking as a child. I knew it was no good idea, but I ain't had no role model or nothing. So I just did what I really thought was cool. I ain't know what I was really doing when I started selling.
You
didn't know what he was doing.
You were selling heroin to get money rather than getting a job and earning money.
And no place won't hire you.
Okay. Well, okay.
These Pookies are.
I see that you lost 210 days of good time. Ooh. Why did that happen?
Still dealing with drugs.
What does that mean? You got
making bad decisions in his life.
With some drugs, with some substances.
Damn, and nobody in his life tried to tell him that was not the right thing to do.
And how did you end up getting caught with Suboxone?
I was sitting on the bench and the police came in there and they had a cigarette pack.
How did you end up with the Suboxone?
See, that's the thing. Men sit around on the internet telling women we keep each other single, we listen to each other. Meanwhile, men to sit around and pat each other on the back for selling drugs, being evil and sex demons. They'll sit there and they'll condone that shit amongst themselves. So it's okay to cheat on a woman. It's okay to be broke and use women. That's their punishment. But then they go so hard on women. And in this video, you clearly see that these men do not know how to take accountability. They say women don't take accountability. But I've seen so many videos like this, where men when you ask them, why do you do this? There's no answer. They don't even have answers for why they do the stupid shit they do. That's why women, you should never take men seriously unless he can prove what the fuck he talking about.
I bought them.
Okay.
It was a drug I was using.
Okay. All right. All right. Well, Mr. Smith, that's really all I have to ask you. Thank you very much.
Yeah, because you ain't going to get the truth out of that, Pookie.
Any questions?
Sir?
Matter of fact, hold on, let me turn this down.
You can say about Mr. Smith?
Hold on, y'all.
Oh, sorry, you didn't hear me. Had one disciplinary, minor disciplinary, and 12-7-20,
Okay. And what was that for?
minor theft.
Okay.
Damn, he's stealing, selling drugs. Like,
Thank you very
damn, what?
Yes, sir.
He trying to be the baddest bitch in the block, huh?
Ms.
Yes, sir.
Jackson, would you tell us your name, please, and tell us, what you'd like to say?
Now she came to
Yes, sir.
support.
My name is Keisha Jackson. I'm Cedric's fiance. I just wanted to
What?
put out
I
there
gotta
that,
pause this
he
game.
miss him
I
a
gotta
lot.
pause
I
this
know
game.
that he
After hearing that this man done sold drugs, he gunning people down, he done did all this, did she really come on here and say she was his fiance? Girl, bye. This man finna do 20 fucking year and you talking about you his fiance. You're willing to wait for a man like this for 20 years? Girl, bye. Really? Let's keep
some
going.
things that is not
She about
acceptable,
to
and I think
she about to
that
wait
throughout
20
these
years for a
4 years
nigga
he's
that gunned
taking
somebody
6
down, girl. It
that
is
he's realizing
ain't no dick that
mistakes
good.
that
Promise
he's
you
made
that.
and the choices that he's made, and he just wants to be here for his daughter. We have a 5-year-old daughter. She's going to elementary
Wait,
school this
because
year.
I'm about to lose.
I just recently
What the
lost my
fuck
mom.
you mean he got a 5-month-old daughter? Girl, he's going to be gone for 20 years. That childhood is gone. They not gonna see daddy ever. They're not even gonna be a child anymore by the time he get out. The man is facing 20 years and you up in the parole time. I know he fucked up, but he got a child. Well, he ain't gonna have a child in 20 years. Unless somehow the child's growth is stunted and they got one of them diseases where they can't grow. Girl, 20 years, stop it. Stop it.
In the month of June, and she was there to help me with my daughter, but she's dead now, so I don't have any necessary.
And you ain't got him either. And you don't have him either. You don't have, look, I'm sorry that you lost your parents, but you're trying to act as if you have him you have him. He's gone for 20 years. He is gone. And there's nothing you can do about it, ma'am. Let it go. Bro, you good? Of course I'm good. I'm playing my favorite game, chilling. I just ate some food. I'm good. It's raining outside. My bills are paid. I am great. How are you doing? I'm not the one on the motherfucking TV whining about a man that's finna be gone for 20 years. I'm not waiting 20 years on a man. So therefore, I'm good, baby. I'm listening to this and I'm like, you sitting up here talking about, ma'am, we got a baby. At this point, you might as well let that go. Cause your baby ain't gonna be a baby in 20 years. I can't believe ask her if she's good. I'm good. Is she gonna be good? Her man finna be gone for 20 years, not mine. You see what I'm saying? My man ain't gone for 20 years. I'm really great.
To watch his daughter grow.
And he's not. He's gone for 20 years, lady. He's not going to, the moment is gone. There's really not even no need of talking about it. Like maybe in 20 years is 20 years. There's no maybes. There's no in-betweens. There is no breaks. It's 20 years. And girl, you gonna be 50? You gonna be 60 years old by the time they get out. Girl, if you don't let that go. I don't give a damn. No, it's that good to be sitting up there whining like.
She's gonna be starting a magnet program.
Okay, I'm gonna let it play.
Thank you very much.
I'm gonna let it
Ms.
play.
Jackson. I appreciate your comments. Ms. Denise Hamilton.
Pookie got another supporter.
Ms.
Yes, sir.
Hamilton, if you'll please just introduce yourself and tell us what you'd like the panel to know.
I'm Denise Hamilton.
It's hilarious and sad at the same damn time.
I don't think he should be allowed to come home. I just think he's a menace to society.
Thank you. Look, who is that? Man, I am so glad. Hold on, I'm about to lose the game. I am so glad that somebody came on here. Oh, that's the victim. Oh, that's the victim. She on here talking about, he ain't gonna be able to see his child in 20 years. She's like, no, don't let that man out. 20 years, that's what that nigga get. I'm glad somebody got some sense on this panel right here. Cause I swear if I would have heard, but he got a little nephew and he's in church. Don't nobody care about that. That Jesus church shit don't work when you facing 20 years. I'm sorry. When you in that interrogation room and they got all that evidence on you, Jesus ain't got nothing. Jesus can't get you out of that. And they know it.
Him as a son and as a father. I'm missing my son as a son. I won't get
You
to
done
see
took
what
that
Jesus
lady's
became
son
like.
about this world. You done took that lady's son about this world. And what pissed me off, I thought I started it from the part where they asked him, why did he do that? And he said he didn't do that. A man just lost his life. Like, what? Really? Yeah,
It's
get
not
him the
a thing
electric
that
chair. We don't feel bad for him.
We miss him every day. And he's been gone almost 6 years now. And I miss him so much. So I just don't think he have any good in him. I don't think there's no good in that child.
Of course he
No matter
did. He
what
know
he
he
came
did
from or what
that.
he's done, I just
A
don't think
prime
there's no good in
example
him.
how Pookie
And
has no accountability. He has no
every time he come home
conscience.
to harm somebody else's child.
Exactly.
Somebody else's father,
Yeah, she up in there
He
talking
has
about a
learned.
child. What about the child he took from that woman?
Unless they'll learn. And I just don't think he's ready for society. And I don't think he should be allowed to come home.
Thank
Exactly.
you, Ms. Hamilton. I appreciate your comments.
Oh, I gotta get up out of here.
Smith, is there anything you'd like to say before the panel votes?
That I'm sorry to Ms. Denise Hamilton. If I could take everything back, I would. I'm sorry for what I truly done.
He is not sorry.
And
Does that sound like he's sorry, y'all? Hell no.
I'm really sorry. I wish I could trade my life for your son, because I know you don't deserve
No, he
that.
don't. He want to get up out of there. He trying to make it sound good so he get up out of there. Niggas is only sorry when they caught.
Right now to bring your son back. I'm sorry.
Child.
Thank you, Mr. Smith. Is the panel ready to vote?
Yep, get that nigga
Yes.
up out of there.
Okay. Ms.
Keep him
Jackson?
in there.
Okay. All right, Mr. Smith,
Hey.
I really hope you are genuinely remorseful.
You know that man ain't remorseful,
Because
lady. Be for real.
That's the only way you're ever.
You have a good night
change
too. Thanks for
the
stopping
person
by.
You are. I don't think that you have truly been rehabilitated
At all.
Continue to.
You know he's not rehabilitated. He never will. A man with that type of mindset. No.
You also had a minor infraction for theft.
He's a thief. He's an unaliver. He's all of the above.
An unwillingness to accept responsibility, and that may be because you're afraid that there'll be some more negative consequences to that. I hear what you're saying to Ms. Hamilton.
Yeah, but we're just not buying it, sir.
There is nothing you can do to make their situation better. Nothing.
Right.
And I hope you understand that. But I really hope that you are genuinely remorseful. Because
and you know he's not.
Then there's hope for you. And maybe Ms. Hamilton is wrong when she says that there's no hope for you. But
she's not wrong. She's so smart. She might just be the smartest person in the courtroom.
You're never going to do that to anybody else for the rest of your life. Then I think there's hope for you. Also, you have a 78-month sentence waiting for you when you finish. So even
damn, he fucked his future all the way up with that.
An early release, it would only be to go to your federal sentence. For those reasons, I'm going to deny your request for an early release. I hope you continue to grow. I hope you continue to mature. And
yeah,
I can't
hope is lost for his ass.
Ms. Hamilton, but I would imagine that the best thing that you could do for her right now is to honor her son's memory by becoming a better man yourself.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. All right. Thank you very much and good luck to you.
Ooh,
thank you, Ms. Jackson. Ms. Renata?
My vote also is to deny based on the poor conduct.
Denied.
The opposition expressed here today and the law enforcement opposition.
Thank you very much. Mr. Smith, you have 2 votes to deny. My vote is likewise to deny for the same reasons as my colleagues. I would like to encourage you to work inwardly, as Judge Jackson has pointed out to you. You've got a lot of
What is
work to
going
do.
on? He sure
And I
do.
certainly hope
He
that
sure
you do
do.
that work. So good luck to you. Your parole has been denied today, but we wish you well.
Yes, sir.
You know, I don't think
Let's hear
Because
her.
you told him you're currently in a relationship with Mr. Hyman and you've been together
Ooh.
4.5 years.
Yes.
And then you denied that he was your co-defendant, but of course that's in the police report.
I haven't been speaking to him on the phone.
And I'm gonna go back and finish the one I was just on. I think that was pretty entertaining. Here we go.
I don't think Tisha, his fiance, understands how much time he's actually backing. Because
Right.
how would you show up and plead, hey, parole him so that he can come home and be a father to my daughter? Which, first of all, the insensitivity to that, being that he stole the son, the mother is there.
Exactly.
She's
That's why I was
crying
trying to
through
figure
this,
out how
and
can
we
you
all
take up
see
for
it.
a man like
And
that
for you to plead, but forget even that.
about a
Like,
child
it's
that
the
you ain't
fact that
gonna
he's
he
not
ain't even
coming
gonna be able to
home.
see
He's
for
got a
20
federal
years.
detainer. So is someone lying to her? Do they not understand it? Does she not? I mean, and so he did complete his full time. He was released earlier this year, the beginning of 2024. According to Vine, it's this January 4th, 2024. And so he's working on his federal time.
Yeah, just
But
forget
what is
about
so
it.
interesting about this case, and we'll read through the details of it in a bit.
Yeah, I didn't hear the details. What exactly did he do?
I actually felt.
I know he took somebody's life
After seeing so many cases,
and had no
I felt
remorse.
like he was being more genuine. I didn't think that he was, the idea that he didn't want to talk about the case, that he
didn't want to take no
Actually,
accountability.
he was genuinely scared. He didn't understand, like, is this something I can talk about? Like, I think he actually.
That's what men do
just
anyways,
doesn't
whether
understand the
they're
law, and
killing,
just
stealing,
don't talk,
cheating.
don't
They
say
never
anything
want to
about it.
talk
Pretty
about
impressive.
why they
And-
do
and
what they do. That is so true when it comes to men. It doesn't matter if they scared, whether they're cheating, doing it. Whenever a man gets caught for doing something that he has no business doing, they always get scared to talk about it. That's just typical man pathology.
didn't
Duh.
understand it. That's my
Hi
impression. I don't
everybody
think
in the
he was
comments.
trying
Hi
to be,
everybody that's watching.
doing anything other than that.
Hope everybody's
And
having a good evening.
I did, yeah, you'll tell me how you felt. We're not an echo chamber, but he didn't rub me the wrong way. He seemed remorseful, and what he said about, hey, I'll do more time, it didn't sound manipulative to me. And we've seen it all. I actually think that I don't know, that's just how he came off to me.
He came off like all men and
like
bandits
trying to have it
come
both
off
ways. He
as
could have been
unhonest,
more
no
straightforward
explanation
with
for
parole
why they
hearing,
do
but
this weird shit they
that's
do.
just my takeaway. I
A
didn't feel
mess.
hatred towards him like we do, or like he was being very insensitive.
Very insensitive.
I don't even know
Because if you do something wrong to somebody, you
Um,
should at least have
I
a
think he
fucking
might have just been involved
explanation.
in it, and I think that it's because
At
he
least
was
if
out
I'm gonna do
bond,
something, I'm gonna have a
and he started
full
selling,
slinging, the
magic.
I'm gonna have a
dragon
full
and
explanation for
that
you
thing
because I
stuff
want you to
based
know why I
off
did
of
what the
the
fuck
stuff
I
he
did.
really good
I'll
with,
never
the
be able to
bond
understand
was
people that just sit
heroin.
around doing shit with no explanation.
No, and then they threw the book at him. We
At
don't
least you
often
got people
see
like me in the
federal,
world.
and I think the
So
federal
where
might
if
be
we
because
do
they
it,
were
we
trading
gonna take account. Yeah, I said it, I did it. Cause you's a bitch ass nigga. I'm just gonna be some type of. It ain't gonna be, oh well, what somebody did to me 20 years. It won't be an excuse. It's gonna be a real explanation.
Who got charged? It was the same hearing. So you'll
You
eventually
crossed
see
me
it.
and I had to
Same
show your
day,
bitch
same
ass. I am
docket,
not the
same
fucking
panel.
one you want
And
to play
someone came
with.
on
I'm gonna have
where
a
4
real
people were shot,
in-depth
2 were murdered,
explanation for why I do
and
something.
It was this charge of conspiracy because they didn't know for sure if he pulled the trigger, but they believe he did because there were 3 firearms
Wait,
used,
what are you
3
doing?
people arrested, and he only got he got 7 years. He was paroled after 7 years. So, it's just it's like it just seems so random, these sentences. Let's go through it. Man, he's a baby in this picture. He still looks like a baby there. It's just the whole thing is just so
Devil
East
with a
Baton
baby
Rouge,
face. Imagine that.
Sheriff's Department has made 2 arrests in connection with the separate cases earlier. Cedric was arrested in connection with the August 19th murder. The case was subject to recent WFAB Crime Stopper segment. According to deputies, the shooting happened just before 9:30 p.m. He was taken nearby a hospital where he later died while in surgery. Deputies say they received information that Hamilton had arranged a meeting with an unknown man or men to trade 2 assault-style rifles for 2 handguns. Witnesses later identified Smith as a man seen running away from the scene. Smith turned himself in into police on Friday evening and was booked.
Hell yeah, they probably had his ass on the news.
Murder. Okay, I actually have an update for you. I have an update because I emailed Sir Richard before I started unpacking this case, and then Sir Richard got back to me, and I was curious. I was like, why would Miss Bonnie Jackson, the judge, say to him, it doesn't make a difference anyways, because if you get that parole here, you're just gonna have to work on the federal time. And that's because the judge sentenced it to run concurrent. So it wasn't a consecutive sentence. Now here's what happened. He got out. Because Sir Richard says that he must have gotten credit. Let me even share with you this email. You can see this in real time. I'll just share it on here. I don't want to expose his email. This is just the response back. Okay, so that means that his federal sentence ran concurrent and ended June 1st, 2022.
Yeah,
So
that man was
Jackson,
definitely a loser. Who else we got next? Let's
was
hear
right
the
on
lady
that.
one. There's one with a lady on it. Yeah, watch some parole meetings with me, because that's what I'm doing. I'm playing this game as well, just chilling. Something to do. And I need to make my presence known more on the internet, because I don't go live like that. But if I want the 4,000 watch hours, I'm going to have to. Thank you for the likes, you guys. Thank you. Thank you for the likes.
On the phone, I didn't physically tell him that it was the end of the relationship as of that point a couple months ago. I had just started to push myself.
Well, what did she do?
And away from him and not giving him any sense of the relationship until I made a complete decision on what I wanted to do. Recently, I had told him I just couldn't do it. Parole is, visiting with Beaufort kind of gave me a realization that is something I needed to do when I left.
Okay, and buckle up. What you just saw is a woman out of the state of Connecticut getting caught red-handed in a lie. She had told the parole board interviewer that she was going to go move in with her co-defendant, which is clearly not allowed.
Wow.
And when they bring it up at the parole hearing, she has to quickly come up with the
Hello,
story.
everybody.
And this is just
Thanks for
one
watching.
of many, 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 many lies that she is caught in during this parole hearing. Will it affect her chances? Let's find out.
Kristen Sanderson, 387-451.
Thank you. Simply being conducted in consideration of the parole application for Kristen Sanderson, inmate number 387-451. She is serving a sentence of 30 months for 1 count of conspiracy of criminal mischief second, 2 counts of larceny 4, and 1 count of violation of probation. Larceny 4 is the underlying offense. As of today, we're reflecting parole eligibility date of August 31st, 2024. There is no eviction input in the case. There's an offender accountability plan that has been reviewed and shows she has not completed any programs at this time. Utilizing the Women's Risk Needs Assessment Format, the offender's overall score for incident falls within the moderate range. Ms. Sanderson, this is your opportunity to tell the board why you believe you should be granted parole. You may begin.
Okay, I've been in and out of the system for a couple of years now, and each time I came in, I'm gonna be honest, I was not ready. This time.
Ready for what?
For when I'm getting too old to be doing this, and
You aren't ready to get your life together?
When I get out, I'd like to actually succeed in doing this.
Really?
In the past, I've been on and off with it because I didn't agree of doing it then, but I really want to get my mental health and my substance abuse under control.
It's kind of too late, lady.
School for health information management.
I'd like to be able to get a successful job. I used to work at aviation.
There's no excuse for people who want to sit there and waste their fucking lives.
It doesn't make an excuse. A lot of my history is due to domestic violence and sexual assault. That's consistent with my substance abuse, but I'm ready
I mean, that kind of can make you more prone to make bad decisions when you're dealing with trauma. Yeah, you are totally right. It can, you know. I actually took a class in sociology and ethics, and it did kind of go on the basis of, you know, how you grew up, your environment kind of affects the decisions that you make, you know. But that doesn't give you the right to harm other people. Like, you might can have a bad environment around you, and you might make bad decisions, but your bad decisions should not be involving harming others. That's where you get no sympathy from.
Be a normal citizen again.
Thank you for your statement, ma'am. We do have questions for you. When we're done with our questions, we'll deliberate and give you our decision here today. Before we begin, Officer Blaisberg, I just want to clarify for the record, I have her Warnisker as a medium.
Oh.
What was going on? Why is it taking so long to get to the part? I still don't know what she did. What did she do?
Again, a lot of my crimes were due to homelessness and substance abuse.
Really?
Larcenies. The criminal mischief, I believe it stems from it was a burglary third. They talked it down to a lesser charge. That in return was breaking into an apartment complex and stealing the packages again for selling it for money.
Whoa,
Substance abuse, which, as I said,
you broke into a apartment complex and stole boxes? What did you steal, ma'am? Damn. Wow. Y'all, don't do drugs. Just don't do it. If drugs got you breaking into places and stealing shit, like, that's not even, especially as a woman. We know men are the worst criminals on the planet, but for women to do it, it just makes it look even more low, you know. And she can say she blaming it on homelessness. There's plenty of people that have been homeless and had to live their life, but they're not breaking and stealing packages. What does being homeless have to do with breaking somebody's shit, stealing packages? No, we're not going to take that. See, every time they ask her why she's doing this, she want to talk about her environment. You actually, in some situations, you can do better under pressure. Why didn't you take that pressure and make something of it, ma'am? That's what the people want to know.
earlier, I'd like to be able to do what I need to do to get past that.
Okay.
Yeah, because I can't get past it. You did what
So
now?
do you have a period of clean time in there?
Not between 22 and 24, but before that, like I said, I worked at aviation and I had about 4 or 5 years clean then.
Yeah.
I'm glad I ain't never get on those strong drugs. I might smoke my weed, but that's about it. Y'all ain't never finna find me up out here with strong drugs in my motherfucking system. Lady, you must have didn't love yourself. Because a person that love themselves ain't gonna be on all them hardcore drugs.
I was working full time at the time.
Being all on them hardcore drugs is not a sign that you love yourself. I'm sorry, you can never make me think that being on hardcore drugs is something that people who love themselves
At one point, I was
and
doing
value
outpatient
themselves do.
and I was
No,
doing
not at
individual
all.
therapy at the New Britain Counseling Center. I was doing more of like a relapse prevention group with the outpatient.
Damn.
Inpatient, no, outpatient, sorry. The outpatient is individual therapy.
Have you ever connected with any other types of things in the community? It's like IOP, that stuff ends, and individual therapy, the sessions can be longer apart, stuff like that. Have you ever connected with anything ongoing in the community?
Hell, it's too late to ask that damn question. She already fucked
Not in the last
up.
few years, because again, I've been under the influence, but I used to do community service.
Don't get caught and then start talking about therapy. You should have got that therapy before you got
My
caught.
mom had a friend that works for Red Cross. He helped me do volunteer service there.
Now that you done fucked your life up, now you
I've done
wanna
that,
find you
yes.
some
I've gotten
therapy
maintenance,
options.
mostly
Girl,
in my
bye.
account.
Criminals are dumb. They really do. They don't live in the future. They live in the now.
Go and then stop going, or something that you were doing right along?
Well, what had happened is when I was clean for the 4 years, I was going to the meetings like before I even went to work. And then I had stopped, but I remained in my sobriety for the rest of those
Damn.
4.5
What
years.
drug was you
But
on?
part of that reason as well was because I was currently in a marriage with my ex-husband who was extremely violent.
And he was on
to me
drugs
and to the
too.
kids
Oh
every time
shit.
I would leave the household. Where it got to a point where I had to leave my job and assign myself to disability, and thankfully got approved for that. Just minimize the abuse.
How about inside? Because we don't show any programming per se. Have you done anything while you've been in?
Yeah, being on drugs as a
promote
woman,
any
I
sort of
believe that
sport
it
or substance
contributes
abuse?
to
If I
domestic
come from
violence
that
as
group, then
well.
I'm mandated to
Because the
go to
men
no.
will
Because
probably
my
value
OAP
you
had nothing but
even less
addiction
knowing you on
referral,
all
which I was
type of
told was for the
drugs.
outside.
So the guy's probably going to feel like he
It's
can
kind of
put
why
his
I
hands
didn't do
on
any
you.
groups in here, but
You're
it's
just
also
a
because I
drug
have
addict in his mind.
PTSD for mine is
So I think,
female, all
yeah, you
female
need to get off
group,
them
which
drugs
is
because
why I
that's them
actually
niggas
had
gonna
a prefer
continue to beat
individual, but
you
will
up.
do groups. That's why I said I'm trying to get over
Damn
my
near every lady
PTSD
that
for
I knew
that.
was on a
But
hardcore drug
in
and been beat
here,
the hell
because
up
I
by
just
some man.
have,
I'm
there's not
telling
really
you,
that common.
that
I'm
shit
gonna
make you
be honest
vulnerable.
with
I
my
was reading about
therapist,
even
it made me
alcohol.
very uncomfortable
Being an
to do those
alcoholic
groups in here
woman is
because it
make
doesn't
you
stay in
prone to
those
more
groups. It
sexual
becomes a
assault and
way
things
of
like
harming
that.
and bullying
Niggas will
rather
really
than.
try you when they
Are you engaged in an
see you in them
MEP
type
right
of
now?
situations.
Yes, because
So
I've lined
ladies,
up in
when you're
other
down, a
counties
nigga gonna
and
try you. That's when he gonna try you the most.
And so
So don't
the
let these
groups that
niggas
they
catch you
have are how
down.
many times a month?
it's once a week, so 4 to 5 times a month. Every Thursday on.
And what kinds of stuff do you deal with in the group?
It just deals with sobriety, relapse prevention. It's mainly about co-occurring disorders and substance abuse. We do some paperwork that asks questions of what our addiction is and the cycle, and basically get a handle on our sobriety.
So if you were released, what you told the parole officer was that you would stay busy, individual treatment and group treatment.
Right. Yes.
Is there anything else that you would do?
Well, again, I said I'd like to go back to school. I'd also like to be able to start trying to do work, at least part. I was on disability for a few years. Like I said, it was because of the abuse. So I would like to kind of start off with doing the groups and then maybe working part-time so I don't overwhelm myself. And then once,
Damn,
and
shawty.
then possibly do
That's
a
crazy.
part-time for schooling as well on top of the groups and everything.
But like other meetings in the community, like.
Yeah, they meetings, yes.
And then, so you'd wanna do that as well?
Yes, that's one of the reasons I also want to do that is because I've never allowed myself to get a sponsor. Like I kind of just always try to manipulate the system in a sense. And right now it's not getting me anywhere, and it's time to grow up. So I'd like to utilize it the way you're supposed to.
And how about, have you ever heard of CCAR?
Yes. I've heard about it through groups, but it's not anything I've actually attended. Actually, I was in the App Foundation last year. And that's where I heard about it. They came to visit the program.
So I know that you want to go to a halfway house in Hartford if you can.
Mm-hmm.
CCAR also has the Recovery Community Center in Hartford.
Yes.
And that's important. I mean, that connection, I think.
Would be
I
perfect.
mean, what I'm hearing from you is you have a desire. And that makes sense, and you're doing the right things, you're not getting any DRs, you're dealing with MAT, and you're going to complying with the weekly meetings that you go to, and things like that, but it's like to stay clean in there and to stay clean out here are like two different things,
Exactly.
Right,
right?
yes,
So it's just important that out here. we
So
put
you
in
could be
place-
telling them people
we put in
anything just because you're
place
trying to get up
in
out of
order
there. Yep.
to Stay stopped.
You're not
And
fooling
when the
anybody,
stay
Karen.
stopped, the larcenies don't happen and the burglary thirds don't happen,
correct,
right?
right,
So, and then you can get on with the other stuff that you're looking to do.
I
Yes.
love this game.
Right.
which is
I'm
why
not
I
even
wanted
gonna
to start
lie
off
to you.
with the
I
outpatient and
really,
then
really
work my
love
way
this
to the
game.
individual therapy, so I'm always connected to therapy.
I also see it as a
Even
stress
when
relief,
life gets too busy with
relief
jobs
of
or school or whatever, I'm
relief
still seeing that
for
therapist
me
once a week.
sometimes.
Once I'm finished and completed either PHP or IOP. I like to start off at the
Because when
max,
you
because
handling
obviously when I come
business,
out, I'm gonna have a
sometimes it
lot
can
of
get
free time.
stressful.
And I don't want too much free time because boredom's also a trigger for
You
me as
got
well. So I'd like
deadlines
to
coming up,
really get myself
and
set
you
up. And so
know,
I got set up at the reentry center for case
you
management
gotta
and
work the
everything else
next
as well.
day. You might get stressed out.
And
You've
so,
done
You
that.
gotta find
yes, I find that I'm on
hobbies
the waiting
instead
list
of
for
doing
that,
what
yes.
Karen did and get on all them drugs and break into
I also
people's
got my,
apartment
my
complexes and
ID, my
stealing
state
boxes.
ID and my birth
Just play a
certificate while
game
I
or
was in
something
here.
like that. Just
And,
find you a
they told me
nice
that I
old
wasn't
hobby where
close
you
enough
ain't
to the
bothering
US family
nobody,
tree,
and you
because
gonna
it's
be good
pretty
to
hard
go.
yet,
You
but I got
see
the
me,
other
I'm
two
just
now.
fine.
Okay.
Let me tell you, I'm put away. It's
Um,
raining and storming outside, tornado watching all. I'm chilling.
That all.
Cause at the end of the day, guess what? I know I
That all
made the
makes
right
sense.
decision,
The
and I know I'm
boredom,
living a good
okay,
life where I'm not
try
out
to,
here harming,
right,
hurting nobody. I don't have to sleep with
find
a
some
bad
meetings to put in there.
conscience.
Right,
You know,
right. Well, that's what I said. I'm trying to make changes and do things the right way instead of doing them the
and
wrong
when
way,
people
hoping
talk
it's
about
different
the
this time.
incels and
Right.
losers of the world,
But it's
I
also,
sleep good at night knowing that they're not talking about me.
Off the ideas, but
They
I'm
talking
hearing
about
things that
y'all.
you're actually concretely putting in place.
yes,
Things lined up to actually do, rather than just conjecture, it's,
right.
right.
And may I just add that the reason why I chose just the Hartford Halfway House is just because my entire support system is there. My mother has her own business in New Britain. My fiance is from that area. And a lot
What?
of the
She on all them
outpatient programs
drugs
that
and
I
she got a
didn't feel comfortable with
fiance?
that I've done in the past, are
Wow.
in the
But I
Hartford
thought
area
men
as
said that
well.
that is not the
And as far
woman
as
they
me stepping
like.
up my
The one that's
lifestyle,
on
once
all
I'm
them
off the ball, we're
drugs.
very
Shit, these
mobile,
niggas don't
so
know what
I
they
like to
want.
kind of not start off, say,
If a
hey, Ben, when I'm
crackhead
gonna
in
end up
prison
living
can
in
have a
Hartford area when,
fiance,
regardless.
then why can't you get a lady with
So,
5 kids?
last question, you have
Well, I
outside
don't have
clearance?
5 kids, but I'm just saying.
No, I never applied for anything for outside clearance.
No?
No. I did it, again, the
This
job thing
this
is why I said I
Karen
wanted to
done
do
went in
part-time,
the
because
apartment
sometimes,
complex and stole boxes and
like I
packages,
said, I get bored
and
of
she
cooking and
still got a
baking
fiance.
here.
Some man
The
still
environment
saw
of working
something
is
inside of
totally
her.
different than the environment of working
Ooh,
on the
child.
outside. And, I have a friend, matter of fact, who's here, who is on outside clearance, and they have a problem of not
They
even
don't talk
calling her to
about
go
those
to
type of
work.
Karens.
So it's
Ah,
just paying her to just not go to work, which is like cleaning the lobby, etc. So I'd rather
they
be
only talk about the
working than just getting up at 2 o'clock at
fun
night
and
and just twiddling my
fun
thumbs,
fit and
so to
friendly
speak.
ones. They don't never talk about the ones on drugs.
So,
To be honest with
so
you,
do
the
you have a
nicest
job
white
now?
people I know is the ones on
No,
drugs.
I had a job in the kitchen. I was
Don't
working
catch
in
them
the
while they
kitchen, I was
sober.
working in commissary.
Okay.
And I have bad knees, that's why I'm a medical bottom. And I had broke my pockets bone a few years ago, so commissary was too much withstanding.